Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. My name is Devin with Only Offroad, and we're sitting in the Jeep right now, but we're currently parked right outside of the shop, and we're going to go ahead and do another episode of us in the garage working on this axle. Getting very, very close. Today main focus is mainly on brakes and getting everything ready. So all we have to do next video is throw it underneath the Jeep, and then we'll see how it goes. So we got some more parts. I think that should be everything on parts wise that we need for this axle to be put underneath the Jeep, but we'll see. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get to it, and I'll show you what we got. Alright, so you guys can see we got a nice little workbench made here, and I got the brakes put out on here, and I'm just going to walk through, unpackage some stuff, and we're going to get ready to get these brakes put on this axle. So what I did is I ordered the whole power stop brake system, so rotors, calipers, brake pads, all that good stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and unpackage. Here we have one of the rotors. Another rotor. I believe these are our calipers. That one is wet. And last but not least, brake pads. And also what I needed was some banjo bolts for the calipers and the brake hose. So I went to my local parts store and I picked up a couple. Two actually. So let's go ahead and get started with these brakes, and let's get these things installed today. So stay tuned. So as you guys can tell, I have moved it off of my little dollies. The axle, I've moved it off there, and I've put it up on jack stands. And as well, you see I have the rotors, calipers, brake pads, everything is bolted up. So my next plan of attack is I am going to mock up the U-bolts, to everything, how it would sit on the Jeep. So like, imagine like the leaf packs here. So I'm gonna mock up everything, put the U-bolts on, all that good stuff. That way, when I run my brake lines, I can kind of get the idea of what it's going to be like underneath the Jeep, and I'm going to try to route everything. And we are getting really close, guys. I'm super excited. I think this axle build has been coming out amazing, and this is something that I have really enjoyed. So we're going to keep getting after it. So we're mounting up the brake hoses, and with this swap you had to order, you don't have to, but I ordered 2 passenger side brake hoses. As the Ford 8.8, actual brake lines and hoses, the driver's side is a little bit different because it connects to the the breather hose and the T going to the to the front. So I ordered 2 passenger side brake hoses, and we kind of got to customize them to make them fit with the swap. So I was struggling with trying to figure out how we're going to get this brake hose bent without bending it too tightly, so it would work with this swap and make it look good too. So shout out to my grandfather who came up with this idea. I was wondering how we're going to do this, how we're going to mount this, and what we came up with was we took a bolt and a nut, and I welded just a couple tacks on this bolt to the axle, and basically slipped this little bracket over the bolt and then tighten it down with a nut, and it's secure, it's tighter, it's pretty tight bend, but I think it's gonna work. And I really wanted something that's clean and looks really nice, so I think we achieved that. And now we're gonna go ahead and work on the other side. But I just wanted to fill you in how I'm doing the brakes